Hey kids, it's El Pintor, or Jay the Painter, or however you know me, Ash318. I'm just saying hi, and I hope everything's going well for you guys. Art's working out well. Just finished a painting. Back, sorry, back that way. Move out of the way real quick. I'm still not good at this. There we go. You'll see it when I post it later. At my actual page, jaythepainter.blogspot.com. The link will be at the bottom. Uh, no, man, it's one of those crazy aspects of my life where I've recently come across this idea that people complain a lot about how everything's run around us, but they don't actually want to do anything. They've come to this weird conclusion that things are the way they are and that's how they're always going to be. And the truth is, that's never been true. I mean, there's a lot of things that honestly, like, if you're against gun violence, you know, sadly, there's probably going to be gun violence, and you can't stop it completely. I wish you could, but you can't stop it completely, and you can't stop it with guns either because that would be more gun violence. And so you're stuck on a dilemma of, well, what do I do? I feel helpless. And the truth of the matter is, you vote, you make committees, you talk to young people in your life and explain to them that this is not the way to handle problems and deal with things. Get them involved in art problems, get them involved in sports, get them involved in everything, anything and everything you can to give them other options. The hardest thing I've ever realized in my life is that a lot of times people don't realize when they graduate high school or don't graduate high school that there are other opportunities than military. Nothing against the military, but that's not your only option. There are other opportunities than military and gangs and like crappy jobs you don't want. I mean, everybody has a crappy job they don't want at some point in time in their life, but it's not your only option. You're not stuck with the simplicity of some mundane job that you hate and hates you back. You can be more. I was just at an art show that I was having last week, and it's still up actually at Tacoma Park Community Center. Me and a bunch of artists and the Guild of Artists in this area where up there, this young kid came up to me and he asked me, he's like, "So you're a painter? That's really cool. I want to be a painter." And I was like, "That's pretty awesome, little man. How's that going for you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm okay. You know, I'm still trying to learn everything." He's like 13. So I just kind of laugh, and I'm like, "Well, yeah, you're still going to be learning stuff for a while, man. But that's cool. You should stick with it. Just follow what you want to do." And he's like, "Well, is it very lucrative?" And I looked at him and I was like, "You're 13. Fuck, you know about lucrative? The hell is that?" I didn't say it, but I was like, lucrative. I was like, come on, man. You're supposed to do stuff because you like to do it. You don't have to do stuff because it makes you a lot of money. I mean, you can make a lot of money, and I've made a good amount from it after a while. But, I mean, if you really want something bad enough, you can actually probably be very successful at it and even, you know, make some money at it. You might have to compromise in little areas. Like, I love to be a painter, but I mean, I'm also in the process of learning graphic design because graphic design is profitable. Where being a painter sometimes is not always profitable, but I don't know. I don't think all these things are depicted. The things you love should not be depicted on whether they're profitable or not. Because, I mean, be honest. Not everybody's going to be, you know, a running back. Not everybody's going to be a point guard. Not everybody's going to be a goalie or a forward or any of these other aspects when it comes to sports, but you still play them. So why should anything else change? I mean, it's funny how, like, with the arts, people don't really look at it that way. They don't look at it if it's like people do it as like a hobby or whatever. And in some cases, people do it as a hobby. Like, it's my career, but I also have a secondary job because I'm realistic. And, you know, plus we're in a recession. I mean, before the recession, I was making a lot more money on paintings than I am now. I still sell them, but I by no means sell them for the same amount that I did before. And that's okay, you know? I do it because I love to do it, not because I can be rich off of it. And in all honesty, I love the bohemian mantra of being an artist and helping other people in your community and so on and so forth, and not trying to get rich off of it, because In all honesty, I'm okay with not being rich off of it. It doesn't bother me. I do it because I love it. I mean, you don't date people you date. Oh, I hope you don't date people you date. So that you can get rich off of them. You know, that would be really, really sad, actually. And probably fails a lot. I would hope. I don't know. It's just a little message that I wanted to send to you. I was watching The Daily Show yesterday, and they had Ariana Huffington on it, and it's about on October 30th in D.C. They're having the March to Restore Sanity because there's so much negativity being put out by all these famous people right now in the national news or Fox News, which I hate. I don't really hate them, but I definitely dislike them. I feel they spew a lot of anger. I don't really think anger is a really good thing to motivate people with. I think you should try to be nice and enjoy yourself to everyone. And by hurting other people or angering other people or making other people feel like they don't belong, you're basically failing yourself. And maybe that's your goal, but it's not a good goal. Maybe I'm just judging you. But I feel the best thing you'll ever do in life is just love, feel good, work hard-ish so that you can accomplish your goals. I heard this crazy woman a couple days ago, like it was about a month ago now, actually, think about it, who said, debt is wonderful because debt inspires people to work more. It's an old lady who's very wealthy, and I wanted to scream. Anybody who's ever been in debt realizes that debt sucks. It's not fun. It's not lucrative. It doesn't become, oh look, now I have a reason to work. It's like, no, I work because I want to live places and do things. Without debt, I'd still have to work. It wouldn't inspire me to not work. But I guess when you're wealthy, you don't have to worry about that. What a world. Anyways, to summarize, just make it a point to do something good today for someone else. Say hello. Give them a hug. If you don't know them, you don't have to hug. But say hello. Just be nice. Try. Make some art, or tell a story, or be something amazing. So at the end of the day, you're proud of everything you've done, and you feel like you really helped somebody. Because I feel honestly that'll be what makes everything become better in this country. It's not a matter of what they do for you, but what you do for the world. Alright? So that's enough hippie talk, and you guys have a good day. Jay's a painter. Out. El Pintor. Vamos.